The new 253 Apex joins the ranks here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And I like this one. This is a nerd preferred floor plan right here. It comes in right length, right weight, right price kind of camper. 5,005 pounds, so super easy half-ton tower, big SUV tower. It comes in under 29 feet in length. It's fully travel accessible. We've got the peace of mind of AZDEL on those sidewalls and a really smart equipment package. And, you know, it's subjective, but I think the decor is pretty cute. That's right, I said cute. You want to fight me? No. You may notice how it's moving a little bit outside. I move very quickly here at Haylett RV, and this RV is actually still literally being delivered to us. I jumped in it when it was in the driveway, still on the driver's truck, because I wanted to take a second while it's traveling to show it in travel mode. Now, obviously, you should not be in an RV in a travel trailer back here when it's going down the road. That's actually illegal, by the way. But I want to show how this is awesomely travel accessible. I would consider it fully travel accessible. There's going to be somebody who's going to say, yes, but you can't get to the little bit of nothing that's around the entertainment center. Yep, I suppose that is technically true. But if what you're trying to do is be able to get to all of the kitchen, you want to be able to get up through the bathroom to the bedroom, you can do absolutely all of that in this RV without ever touching the slide button. I consider that travel and friendly and turtle friendly. There are several manufacturers who make layouts very similar to this. Like, it's similar to the Cherokee 23 MK, it's similar to the 231 MKS Catalina. But they're all a little bit different, and that's why we carry all of them here at Haylett RV. And then we took this one kind of over the top by upgrading it with a custom optional theater seat on the rear wall here. And that really is, it's a cherry on top of the sundae that gives you that, it's like a definitive couples camping comfort experience, you know? Now, on either side of that are your side stands with a household and USB plug. So, you know, really handy for keeping, you know, if you know what's nice, like I say all the time, like, oh, you can plug phones in there, which, yeah, you can. But those household outlets, you know what's nice is having a heat pad on your lower back after a long day sometimes. That's a neat little thing that you could do there. And whether it's those side stands, the dining table, the kitchen counter, everything is a sealed edge pressed membrane material. The little in-cabinet accent light that's making those glass doors glow too, it didn't have to be there, but that's a nice touch. They're just very good at the touches. And you might have noticed how, you know, both sofa side windows, the slide side windows, everything here opens for airflow. There are night privacy shades for every single one of these as well. So if you really want to blot out the sun, or if you got a nosy neighbor or anything like that, or let's say this giant dinette right here is being used as a guest space, it can accommodate all of those things. So it's a couples camper that has a good adult-sized guest sleeping space. And there's a good look at those privacy shades, as well as the fact that that TV can swing around like crazy if you want it to. It can also pivot toward the dining area. I just have it swung out drastically this way to really drive home the point that you can angle that wherever you want. Now, I just said that this is a larger adult-sized sleeper space, but you might have noticed how originally this was only a 2-bench dinette. It's kind of one of the secret weapons of the Apex family. They first started doing this in their 7-foot wide Nano series. It's a convertible dinette. I call it a U to 2 dinette because you can convert it from a U dinette into a 2-bench dinette with that little quick plank insert that goes on the rear wall right there. What's also nice about that, it leaves cargo space like that you could tuck under there and access easily without having to tear apart all the dinette cushions. Also, I'm a big person. I like to tuck my feet under me when I'm sitting at something like that. So it is kind of nice to get a little bit more leg room here and there. Along with that, you also have an asymmetrical dining table that was already in the 2-bench mode you saw that'll rest all the way up against the wall. Well, obviously it can't do that with these cushions in place. Well, that extra large table can mount with the additional overhang either pointing toward the wall for 2-bench mode or toward the kitchen for U-bench mode. Now, I mentioned how there's storage below that plank that's easy to reach, but you can see how we also have easy access storage below the main full-time benches via those doors right there. As we take a pivot around, we got a tiny bit of pantry-tainment storage. That is Bluetooth and DVD, by the way. But as we pivot a little bit here, you see the primary kitchen space. This is all pocket-screwed cabinetry. This is all basically built very much like a fifth wheel. It's just built very small by comparison. But the way that they had that huge countertop with those recessed sink covers right there, and the flush mount stove, it gives this thing some very much appreciated and very much needed prep space. Like, there's room back here behind the sink. You want a little spot for a toaster, for a coffee maker. You don't have to disassemble half your kitchen every time you want to just wash a dish, you know? And then down below that, they really utilized every nook and cranny they could to really maximize the storage space there. You could also see handy little things like bottle opener and easy reach outlets so that you don't have to get like extension cords to run all of your appliances. They have absolutely nailed this bathroom. And one of the things I think they did very well that is potentially easily overlooked if you're not used to looking at RVs is this big linen cabinet right here. It's cool. Like, the fact that they have all that storage in this bathroom in and of itself is cool. But its proximity in relation to that refrigerator, it could very well function as a primary pantry space. And the reason I say that, which, ooh, you know what, man, I tell you what, they just started doing this. That gray backsplash there, that surround paneling inside that shower, that is nice. And how nice is it that it's a radius shower? But sorry, I saw something shiny. What I was getting at is you could use the first cabinet we saw as a pantry because you obviously have dedicated linen space over here. And isn't it nice that they actually threw shelving in it so that it's not just a big tall waste of space cabinet. Now the sealed edge counters that we saw previously, you'll see more of that in here. And I mean, there's a lot of counter space here, so if you need a place to set down a shaver or blow dryer, you have the room to do all of those things. Moving forward past the drunken octopus coat hangers, I mean, come on. Once you see them, there's no unseeing it's a drunken octopus. Like, hey, what's up? You want to fight? You know, that's exactly what I see in here every time I see one of those things, and chances are, now you will too. Up here in our private front bedroom, you can see we've got the vent above. We've got that windshield for viewing, although, of course, there's privacy shades there. This is a 60 by 80 true queen bed, by the way, and I want to point that out so that you don't think, oh crap, it's a camp queen, and if I go to a longer queen, I can't walk around it. It's a true queen, you can walk around. Both sides of the bed have more of that sealed countertop stuff for side stands, household and USB outlets on both sides of the bed, cross breeze windows, which, as the name implies, cross both sides of the bed, and TV hookups across from the bed, kind of polish it off. At first glance, there's nothing earth-shattering in the pass-through compared to previous Apexes. You can see that all-aluminum skeleton peeking through, the nice shine there. Big baggage doors on both sides are nice, and it is a big compartment. But what's kind of cool is when you look over here, you see they've got motion lighting in the pass-through now, and not only do they have the manual jack crank for the jacks, but they're including that little drill bit adapter right there so you can pretend you're a NASCAR pit crew driver with a 12 or 18 volt power drill. You've got a side mount solar prep plug right next to that compartment right there. It's easy to get into with the slam latches and magnet catches, so if you do go a little bit off grid or you just want to have a solar panel set up as a battery tender, you got the perfect place to store it. Whip it out when you need it. Awning coverage on this one is great. It covers the door, goes right up to that baggage compartment. I don't think they could have done much more with that. There are accent lights in that nose cap. I just simply don't have the power turned on right now. I always seem to forget that when I'm done with the inside of the campers. Beautiful automotive windshield, and that is, I stress the word shield because it's not a window. It's a different kind of glass. It's you know, people go, well, what if a truck throws a rock? What if a truck throws a rock at the windshield of your vehicle? Same thing, you know. It is a higher grade of glass that is exceptionally likely to just deflect any sort of impacts. Up front, you've got a power tongue jack to go along with the power awning with the lighting we already talked about. I guess we didn't talk about the lighting, did we? And up here, right below my battery box, you see a tongue-mounted spare tire, which is an uncommon quality. You'll find that repeated on the Freedom Express Ultralite Cousins from Coachmen that we also carry here at Haylett RV. The idea is to leave the rear bumper open and improve load equalization. And if you need more explanation on that, call our team. I'm just here to give you a decent idea. Now, right here, before we get to those seal gripping slide walls and those cool T-shaped wiper seals, you want to take note of the fact that our baggage door hinges are fully enclosed and protected. So like here in the Midwest or in other areas where it can freeze and thaw back and forth real fast, sometimes multiple times in the same day, it'll prevent water from getting in that hinge, freezing, it expands, that springs the hinge, causes problems. Also, little things. It's not a plastic slam latch, it's a nicer metallic latch. And that's the kind of stuff I like about Apex. They're simple where they should be, fancy where they could be. It's really smart. It ends up being something that's really sharp without ever being overdone in any way. Black flush, full outside shower here just in front of those aluminum wheels. And as I take a knee, I want to just mention real quick, you can't see it because it's enclosed, but that's the whole point. It's an enclosed heated belly for seasonal protection. As I mentioned, we got seal gripping slide walls, but this is a triple sealed system. You have dual T-edged wiper seals. You see how it actually kind of, you know, there's a good look at it right there. That's giving more surface area to grab that slide. And then on the interior, right now, since the slide's open, or here on the exterior, when the slide is closed, you have a third seal in place. So the idea, keep water out, keep the fun in. Unless you go outside, then you want to keep the fun outside. You get the idea, you know what I mean. All the windows are UV tinted, but notice, like, there is a frameless window option on Apexes, but you're going to give up a lot of airflow to get it. The good news is it costs more money to give up that airflow. So that's what I mean by we try to be really intelligent with the offerings here. And every camper seems to have a different sort of buyer and a different kind of intended purpose. And that's why we carry so many brands here at Haylett RV, to help you kind of zero down the one that works for you. Right above the logo there, you see the Voyager backup camera prep. That's something we can assist you with here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. The entry door has a gas strut on it so that it doesn't go flinging open and banging against the side of the trailer on a windy day, or if you have a guest who's not paying attention. Also, note the location of that kitchen window. I don't think you really want the door blocking that off. Now, at the same time, there's lots of people go, oh, I hate that strut. I hate it when that door just sits open like that. Okay, well, take the strut off. Nothing says you have to leave it on there. And like removing a gas strut, that's not going to negatively affect your warranty or anything. The bigger entry handle makes for easy come and go, and I think we're going to finish this up just in time to beat the raindrops today. I've been dodging raindrops all darn day. As we go past the aluminum wheels here, you see the outside TV hookups all located under the awning. So if you are looking for some cool campsite entertainment, you have the perfect place for it. Short of that, ladies and gentlemen, we have big, small, in between. Give us a call. We have it all. We do it all. Well, except for hidden dealer fees here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. So take care, stay safe, have fun, and happy camping, everyone.